Hello, welcome to the 2024 Howard Bailey Junior Golf Program Tour Orientation. My name is Nathan Nichols Peterson, and I am this year's Junior Program Coordinator. Some goals that we want to achieve within our program is for our players to learn the rules and etiquette of the game, to gain quality competitive experience and to further develop as a player in person, meet great people and make friends along the way, and most importantly, have fun playing the game of golf. To go over our prep tour, this tour is for the girls and boys ages 7 to 12. The age divisions are divided up based on age from 7 to 8, 9 to 10, and 11 to 12. The 7 to 8 and 9 to 10 divisions will play 9 holes, and the 11 to 12 division will play 18 holes at each prep event. Membership is required to play in prep tour events. Players may also be eligible for our team series events, along with some championship, spring series, or fall series events. Players are not allowed to play up or down a division for any reason whatsoever. There is also no tournament limit. Players are able to participate in as many tournaments as they want, and the top 6 events that they play in will count towards their season point standings at the end of the year. For the prep tour, typically a tee time start between 7:30 to 8 o'clock in the morning. Each tournament will have the start time on the tournament info page on our website. Pairings and tee times will be sent out no later than 3 days prior to the tournament. On the day of the tournament, players need to be at their starting tee time 10 minutes prior to their scheduled start time. Some player responsibilities include keeping track of one other player's score, while also tracking their own score without any assistance from spectators, carrying their own bag or using a push or pull cart on their own, fixing ball marks, replacing divots, raking bunkers, and also being courteous to other players in their group along with other groups on the course, and also to understand the basic rules of golf. Now getting into our junior tour, this is for girls and boys ages 13 to 19. The age divisions are broken up between 13 to 15 and 16 to 19. All players at these events will play 18 holes. Players are not allowed to play up or down in this division as well for any reason. There's also no tournament limit. Players can play in as many tournaments as they want, and only those top 6 events will count towards those season point standings at the end of the year. The top 18 girls in each age division and the top 27 boys in each age division for points will get an invitation for our Junior Tour Championship at the end of the year. Membership is also required to play in Junior Tour events. Players may also be eligible to play in team series, championships, and other spring and fall series events. When it comes to tournament details for a Junior Tour event, there is either an 8 o'clock shotgun start or a tee time start, and this information will be located on your tournament info page. If it is a tee time start, pairings will be listed and sent out 3 days prior. Players need to be checked in around 30 minutes before for a shotgun start and be at their tee 10 minutes before their tee time. Announcements for a shotgun start will be made 20 minutes before the event starts. Some player responsibilities include keeping track of their own score while also keeping track of another score, carrying their own bag or use a push cart on their own, fixing ball marks, replacing divots, and raking bunkers, and also being courteous to their groups and other groups around them, and to understand the basic rules of golf. For our Masters Tour, this is for girls and boys ages 13 to 19. There are no age divisions in this Masters Tour, and all players will play 36 holes over 2 days at each Masters event. Membership is by invitation only. Criteria on how a player earns an invitation prior to the season and during the season can be found in the Player Parent Guide, and also to email myself, Nathan. Players are also eligible for our championships, spring series, and fall series events. Now getting into some tournament day details for any one of these tours. Upon arrival, make sure to arrive around an hour to an hour and a half before. This gives the player plenty of time to hit balls, chip, and putt. Make sure you check in for a shotgun start 45 minutes before the event starts. And for a tee time start, show up 10 minutes before your tee time. For any rulings on the course, make sure to find a rules official or call the number on the local rules sheet that is given to you. If you cannot do one of these 2 options, make sure you play 2 balls. Upon completion of the round, check in and turn in your scorecard. Once it is signed and the player leaves the scoring area, those results are final. Lastly, for awards, we will award the top 3 players in each age division once everyone completes their round. There will be a playoff for ties for first, and all other ties will be broken by a scorecard backup starting with hole number 18. When it comes to maximum score, for finishing every hole out, this is for our championship events. There's no maximum score for our championship events. This includes the Girls and Boys PGA Junior Qualifiers, Age Group Championship, Boys State Qualifiers and Championship, our Girls State Championship, Masters events, and Spring or Fall Series events. When maximum score is in play, or double par, is for Prep, Junior Tour, Team Series events. We use maximum score, which is also double par, for these events. So for example, on a par 5, the maximum score that a player can take is a 10. Membership benefits include a tour towel and bag tag, a players club account, awards for tournaments, drink tickets at each tournament, member pricing on tournaments, your own Indiana Golf handicap number, and youth on course. Proper etiquette includes keeping still and quiet while other players make their stroke. Do not stand where you might distract another player. Use a flat object such as a coin to mark your ball when it is on the putting green. Never hit into the group in front of you. And if a player or spectator is doing something that is a distraction to you, please ask them kindly to stop. If the problem continues, let the Indiana Golf staff know. Spectator policies include that we have no caddies, players are responsible to carry or push their own clubs, no advice to be given, players can't receive advice once the round starts. When it comes to distance from the players, we ask parents and spectators to remain 30 to 40 yards away from their players. They must walk on the cart path and not down the middle of the fairway. When it comes to spectator carts, there will be spectator carts allowed at our events, but it is up to the host course discretion, and they determine the price and how many they will sell. Spectator carts cannot be reserved prior to the event. When it comes to the distribution of drinks and food, it is okay for spectators and parents to give players their food and drinks during the round. Lastly, our withdrawal and refund policy. So if there's a withdrawal that's requested before the tournament deadline, a full credit can either be credited back to the player's Blue Golf account or a $5 fee back to the credit card for a one-day event. It's a $10 fee that's back to the credit card for a two-day event. For transfers, there's no fee and you can transfer to any event within the same price range. If the request is sent after the tournament deadline, there's no refund allowed unless there's an extreme circumstance in which you would email myself. Thank you for listening to this year's Tour Orientation Guide. Upon completion of this tour orientation, please email juniors@indianagolf.org the tournament completion code, which is 2024 IN Tour Orientation. Also attached is our 2024 Player Parent Guide. Thank you for listening, and I'm looking forward to a great 2024 season.